Hi guys, welcome to the floor of my bedroom. My bed is not made today. I am a mess. So we're doing this down here on my favorite. This is a deerskin weighted blanket. It's good for people with anxiety. If you have anxiety, I recommend getting a weighted blanket and trying that out. I love mine. I think you would love yours. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about that. So I have a question about JFK Jr. and I thought it was really interesting. So I'm going to lead with that question, and then we'll get into the Notre Dame thing and see where it takes us right now. Just want to shuffle for a minute. How are you guys doing today? You feeling good? Everything is good? I'm feeling a lot better today. I've been having some pain in my hip and my lower back. Your hip has to do with your parents. If you believe Eastern medicine, then your meridians, one side is maternal, one side is paternal. And I've got this one hip that always locks up, and may be accurate. My relationships with my parents are challenging, as are most of ours. All right. So tell me what's going on with JFK Jr. Is JFK Jr. Alive and fooling us? Did he and his wife actually die in the plane crash? Such a morbid thing to start the day, a little bit macabre, but I thought it was an interesting question. Let's see what we get starting out here. We have the World card, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So there is some deception there. Something is somebody knows something and they're not telling. Let's go with the Rider-Waite because they're a little bit easier to read when I need a yes or no. JFK Jr., is he still alive? Okay, Eight of Swords, feeling bound, feeling trapped. It's all in your mind though, and that might have been how he felt when he was here. Hermit card. This is a card of going inward, looking inside, trusting your inner guidance. It's a card, it can be a card of hiding, it can be a card of shadows. We have Ace of Cups and Nine of Swords. So, yeah. Just going, I'm getting a lot of cards. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Empress in reverse, and Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, it doesn't feel to me like he faked his death. It looks like somebody might have been involved in his death. This Queen of Wands energy is looking over at the Two of Cups energy, sort of with a jealous and fiery heart. Empress in reverse makes me feel like Carolyn Bessette may have been pregnant. This actually looks a lot like Carolyn Bessette to me. She may have been pregnant and they didn't want them to have a baby. And then Two of Pentacles is lack of balance, lack of stability there. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in the upright. So there's a balance issue there. There's a giving and receiving issue there. I don't think that he faked his own death, guys. I think that there was something not quite right about the situation. There may have been some people involved in it. It may not have been an accident, is what it feels like. Five of Wands, there was conflict there. There was infighting. Possibly from a trusted person. Okay, this Queen of Wands energy looks like the matriarch of a family, a very fiery, my way or the highway person. Didn't like his choice of bride, possibly. Page of Pentacles had to do with money. The infighting could have had to do with money. Sorry. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Fiery energy, and not liking, it looks like not liking his choice of mate, feeling like they were not balanced or they were not matched as people, and when they found out she was pregnant, they said, no, we can't have this, we don't want that. Okay, Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly, holding on so tightly to the money. It looks like this was a money issue, guys. That makes me very sad, but that is how a lot of these things play out with those uber wealthy, uber rich people. Can I get some clarification, please, on JFK and Carolyn Bessette? Were they killed? Was somebody involved in that plane crash because she was pregnant? Yeah. Six of Swords, moving on from something bad, negative to something better. This is probably how Carolyn Bessette felt. She was going to, this baby was going to maybe bring them to a better place. Okay, we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Let me get one more card for that. Yep, just like that. The Magician. I feel like this actually represents JFK Jr. This is who he was as a person. This is how he felt about himself as a person and how a lot of people saw him. He's able to make things go his way. He's very charming. He was very confident. Yeah, I got a bunch of cards come out, but we're going to look at them. I got the Devil. We have Death. We have Page of Cups. We have Four of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse. And Five of Cups. A lot of cups. A lot of water energy here. And the plane did crash in the water, and that's actually what I'm feeling from that. And a lot of emotion energy here. Now, the Devil can be Capricorn. It is a card of Capricorn, but it's also addiction. Excuse me, Death card is usually transformation, but in this case, I would think it represents actual death. And that's going to be my answer for that, is that yes, they did actually die. We have Page of Cups, followed by Four of Cups. There's a lot of emotion involved in this. Eight of Cups is usually the card of walking away from something that doesn't serve us, but maybe there was a refusal to walk away. It feels like maybe he was refusing to walk away from Carolyn. This was his love. This is who he wanted. They were going to have a family. He was very bullheaded in that way. Like, this is how I want it to be, so this is how it's going to go. And somebody said, no, it's not. And then there was a period of grief. There was a time of sadness after he died, but I do think that somebody was involved in his death, and they're not telling what they know, and they're not saying, but they didn't like the Two of Cups energy between him and Carolyn. They didn't feel like she was appropriate for him. They did not like that she was pregnant. They did not feel that she was a good match for him. They felt like it was unbalanced, and they had to do something. And I really, really hate that that's the answer that I got on that, but that's the answer that I got, okay? You guys let me know how you feel, what you think, what you believe happened in that situation. It's open to interpretation, but I feel very strongly in my gut right now that the cards are saying, no, yeah, they did perish, unfortunately, in that crash. And it was a family situation. There were arguments about money, and there were arguments about his choice of mate. All right, give me a thumbs up on this, and comment below what you thought, and I will get to the next reading in a separate video. Bye-bye.